I don't know what Dan did with you. I was trying to have a listen, but I was also talking at the same time, so I couldn't really get much. So I'm not going to worry about what Dan's done at all, not that I would. I've just finished a book called Fire City, which is completely different to most of the stuff I've done before, because it's a fantasy. And one of the things about it is Fire City is basically a ruined Leicester, with some bits added on that I've bolted off from other cities. But it's basically a world run by demons, and human beings in this world only serve three factions. If you're part of the wanted, you live in these huge citadels and you get everything you want. If you're not part of the wanted, you're either a worker or you're prey for the demons. And every night at midnight, what they do is they randomly select people. So if I was going to do it in this room, I'd just grab this lot here. Right? And they get chucked out onto the streets of town, okay? And these demons basically chase after them. It's like a game. And they have to try and get away, and when they get caught, because they all get caught, the demons eat them, basically. Right? Really straightforward. And what I want you to do today is to write a little bit of my story. But not mine, your own. And it's not going to be structured. I don't want it to be overly complicated. I don't want you to think of it like an English lesson or an exam or anything like that. I don't care about your spelling. I don't care about your grammar. Okay, that you can save that for later. All I want you to do today is have a bit of fun, because when I write stories, I don't sit and think about all those things. I think about them afterwards. The most important thing when you tell a story, okay, is to have some fun, to use your imagination, and eventually, if you let people read it or you read it to them, you want them to be entertained more than anything else, because that's the point of the story. So, dead simple. You cannot use more than 10 words in any sentence. The reason for that is because I want you to write something exciting and sharp and short. And the shorter your sentences are, the more you create tension. And I'm sure you've all learned this, okay? So that's the only thing I'm going to set you that's any kind of limit. I want you to use your imagination. And because I'm asking you to set it in town, you all know what town looks like. So you don't have to worry too much about what things look like. In fact, I'm not even interested in descriptions of buildings and streets. Okay? You're going to be the main character. You can have up to 2 other humans, no more. Okay? And then anything else, any other type of creature is going to be a demon. And you are basically being hunted around the streets of town. Now, I want you to kill somebody as well at the beginning. Well, not kill, I don't want you to kill somebody, I want somebody to die at the beginning. So I want you to start your little piece with a death. Has anyone got any instant ideas about who they want to kill? Bear in mind, when I write, whether it's fantasy or real life, when I write, I always use people I know as characters. So who's got a person they want to kill? Go on then, who you want to kill? Who? Daisy. Why do you want to kill Daisy? She's got such a lovely name. Why do you want to kill her? How are you going to kill her? Well, you're not. No, you got demons. Remember, you got demons chasing you. So guns and stuff. Forget about it.
Make us go sit on it.
I want it to be kind of like exciting. I want it to be bloodthirsty, gory. Have a think about it.
The demons have got weapons.
The demons can have weapons, yeah. Remember, as human beings, you're dispossessed. You have nothing. You don't have any access to weapons or anything. Okay? If you can find some.
Just wait a second, I have a weapon. Come here.
No, hold on. Look. The 10 words a sentence applies all the way throughout your piece. I don't want you to write like an entire story. I don't want you to set it up so you say, one day I was doing whatever and this happened. None of that stuff. I want you to start. You are on the streets of town. You're being chased by demons that want to kill you. Okay? And your best friend or your teacher or your head or somebody dies at the beginning, and then it's your turn and you have to escape. And that's up to you. Whether you escape or not is up to you. We've had We've had people over there who've escaped, we've had other people who've died. Okay, it really doesn't matter. But I don't want you to think about it too much, I just want you to write it. So, if you can put yourself in town somewhere, the only thing that you've got to kind of imagine at the beginning is what your demons look like. And if you don't want to use demons and you want to use vampires or zombies, that's fine too, some kind of monster. Okay, somebody used dinosaurs over there. Okay, it doesn't really matter what it is, but you are in mortal danger. You're going to die unless you can escape. And, final thing, at the end of it, I want you to leave it on some kind of cliffhanger. Whatever that may be.
Do you know what a cliffhanger is, buddy?
Who doesn't know what a cliffhanger is?
Sorry, mate.
Sorry? What's a cliffhanger? Who wants to tell him what a cliffhanger is? Yeah. You leave an unanswered question, you leave a situation of peril, you know what I mean? Something that needs to be resolved. So if it was a book, if it was a chapter in a book, your reader would get to that point and they go, oh, what happens next? Yeah? Yes, please, yeah. Yeah. And that's all. Like I said, don't worry about it. I want you to have a bit of fun. If you want to talk to each other, that's fine. If you want to help each other, that's fine too. If you want to add humour, that's fine too. One of the stories over there involved somebody's boob being ripped off. Okay? We've also had farting and all kinds of stuff. So, just have fun.